criminals are confronted by cops, most cooperate and allow them to conduct their investigation. But some criminals prefer to fight back and threaten cops, and unfortunately for them, it usually ends in disaster. Here are 7 insane examples where criminals thought they could scare off cops.
Don't you ever put the me, I'll spit on you.
On June 10th, 2023, a Florida deputy pulled over this motorcyclist for not wearing eye protection while riding. However, just seconds into the stop, he realizes this isn't going to be a simple one as the rider becomes immediately aggressive.
Come here.
Listen, don't f with me, bro.
I'm not f***ing with you.
What am I doing wrong?
You have your driver's license?
Hey,
careful. You
don't
okay?
careful me, man.
You fell over.
Yeah, you pulled me over.
Give me your driver's
For
license.
what? What did I do wrong?
Charlie 22, send me a second.
Yeah, Charlie, none.
The cop wisely radios in for a second unit just 30 seconds into the stop. The rider is clearly amped up and doesn't look as though he's going to make this easy for the cop. And just seconds later, he's shown exactly why he needs backup.
I need your driver's license.
Hell no. I need your driver's license.
Sir.
Dude, don't f with me.
I'm not f***ing with you, sir.
Where's my phone? Y'all having a good night? Not yet, dude. He's looking for you.
I need your driver's license, please.
Dude, I'm not giving one to you. I don't need one for this thing. You, I'm leaving.
No, you're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
Back
You
up.
you
Back
work for me.
up
You
for
back
me.
up, dude. Don't do that. Where's my phone?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back right
Don't
now.
stun me, bro.
Turn around, put your hands
I
behind your
dare
back.
you to do it. All
Turn
these
around.
people are watching. What are you, a rookie?
Turn around, put your hands
You know
behind
who
your
I
back.
am, bro?
After the man claims that he's going to leave, the cop has no choice but to handcuff and detain him to prevent him from driving away. But as you can tell, this is going to be a little harder than he expected.
Put your hands behind your back. You work for me. Fuck you mean?
Hey, Tony, you're right next to me over at the ocean.
Bro, you're fucking up right now.
Shop. Can you have him come over?
What are you, a little? You got
Go.
little?
You are under arrest.
For what?
Turn around, place your hands
What
behind
did
your
I
back.
do wrong?
Turn around, place your
Where's
hands
my
behind your
phone?
back.
Hell no.
Up to this point, the cop and the suspect have been going around in circles. The only way out is to wait for backup to arrive, because there's no way this guy is giving up anytime soon. However, things change very quickly from this moment onwards. As you can see, the man is reaching into the bag on the back of his bike. Already this isn't a great idea, as it can scare the cop into thinking he's reaching for a firearm. But wait until you see what he says next.
You better put that taser away, bro. Dude, you want to have a gunfight? Do you?
Turn around, put your hands
Hell
behind your back.
no. Dude, don't hit me with that.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Hell no.
Keep your hands
Put yours
right where I can see them.
yours.
You're about to get tased. Keep your hands
For
out.
what? Yeah, I'm leaving, bro. Follow me
Charlie
home.
22,
kid.
I have one taser point.
Don't touch me. Fuck you. Dude.
Get off.
Bro. Yo. You guys fucked up, man.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put you on the goddamn hand behind your fucking back.
Much to the amusement of the onlookers, a second cop appears just in time to tackle the man off his bike and get him on the ground. A crowd had now gathered on the scene, but the show still isn't over as they now need to get him into the patrol car and back to jail. And if these officers have learned anything from the last 5 minutes, they know this isn't going to be that simple.
Roll
Dude, stop doing that to me, man.
Stop resisting.
What do you mean, fuckface? Yo, man, what are you stop?
Can you stop?
Pick me up then. The fuck you doing? You drop my bike, pick it up. I ain't drunk, you smack my head.
Good job,
Sarge,
Get in.
dude, fuck you, bro.
Yep.
Dude, give me my house keys, bro. I got my 2 kids at home alone, dude. Give me my phone. What the fuck, dude? Tell me what I did wrong, bro. Crazy, man. What's wrong with you? Man, shame on you, bro.
In the first few seconds of the ride, the cop realizes the man has kicked off his shoes and brought his hands underneath his legs. He's trying to make things as awkward and scary for the cop as possible, so he decides to have one final chat with him to put him in his place.
You already been stupid enough tonight. Can you stop
Dude, I
being...
didn't do nothing wrong,
Are
bro.
you gonna let me talk? Or you just gonna keep running your mouth?
Dude, your friend dropped me, bro.
I dropped you. He didn't do anything to you.
Dude, I didn't do nothing to him.
Are you gonna let me talk? Or you just gonna keep running your mouth?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $500 to go home tonight with my son. I'm gonna take my bike home, too.
So you're not gonna shut up?
What did I do wrong?
I'm trying to explain it to you, but you won't
Tell
shut up. He pulled you over for a very
He
simple...
didn't pull me
All right,
over.
get back in the car.
He didn't pull me
Get
over.
back in the car.
All right, wait. He pulled me over.
No,
for
I
what?
don't. No, forget it. I'm trying to talk with you. You won't shut up. So get back in the car.
Wow.
After that very productive interaction, all that was left was an awkward ride back to jail, where the man was charged with resisting an officer and operating a motorcycle without a license. Somehow, he managed to dodge the charge of threatening an officer, but this girl wasn't so lucky.
Don't you ever put the me, I'll spit on you.
On the 18th of July, this cop was responding to a burglary call in the Volusia County area. However, it later turned out that he had actually gone to the wrong street entirely, but that didn't stop him from making an arrest that afternoon.
Hey, stop the car. Stop. You stay here?
No.
What are you doing here?
No. Why does it matter?
Turn the car off. Turn the car off now. Turn the car off.
That's why it's not
Turn the now. Turn the
Hey, watch what you doing, because I'll punch you in your... Don't ever forget that. I'll punch
Central,
you dead
send
in
me
your
a second,
home.
unit.
Let me go.
Hey.
Let me tell you something.
Explain to you what we're
Don't you ever
doing.
put your hands on me, and I
I
don't
am
stay
responding.
here. I don't give
Hold
a...
up. I'm
Don't
responding
you
to an
ever
alarm call.
put your hands on me, and I didn't turn up on you.
The cop started out friendly but quickly became more serious as the driver tried to leave without talking to him. Remember, he's conducting a burglary investigation. Any suspicious activity is heightened because he knows there's a criminal in the area. This girl was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but a friendly conversation would have been a much easier way to resolve the situation. Instead, the girl decides to get even more violent and says this.
Stop
You're not
touching
under-
me.
you're not under
I don't
arrest.
care. You came in this hostile.
Listen.
Don't you ever put your on me. I'll
Under
spit
arrest.
on you.
Stop.
Don't move my hair. What the fuck with you?
Get down.
Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Babe, stop. Babe, stop.
40 Central, have him step it up. Get down now. Get down now. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Get down.
Move in the car. Move it. Stop pushing me to the ground. Okay, babe, just chill.
Put your hands behind your back.
The girl also had 3 of her friends with her in the car, so the cop is severely outnumbered. He radios for backup, but in the meantime, he has to stand his ground. Even if he wasn't responding to a call, being alone amongst a group of people who obviously don't love the police is a dangerous situation to be in. The girl has also clearly resisted an officer and threatened him with spitting. It takes the officer an extra 60 seconds to get the handcuffs on her, and even then, she still hasn't calmed down.
You're gonna chill out.
Come on, chill, Bubba.
Stand up. This didn't have to be like
Stop
that.
touching me. It did, because you were aggressive for no reason. You know you're wrong, and then I take your whole job. Cracker.
She's claiming that the cop was aggressive for no reason, but did this wave seem aggressive? This girl has everything totally twisted and continues to resist even after numerous other officers arrive at the scene.
Check her
You
cuffs.
can't say to me. Fix my up.
I will if you would just for a second, okay?
Fix my cuffs.
Turn around and
I
I will fix
asked
them.
way too many.
Oh, will, so just turn around and relax for a second.
No, what the you doing? I gotta do your job. Stop pressing on me, because I'm not resisting. My wrist already.
Okay, I'm trying to put on new ones, so relax.
People.
The cops eventually managed to fix the girl's cuffs despite 2 more minutes of kicking and screaming, and finally get her into the back of a patrol vehicle.
Oh, bro, my mama. Bro, my wrist still hurt.
Right there, right?
What are you talking about?
Is
Okay.
it left or right?
My wrist
Put
hurt.
in my car now.
Don't push me, because I can get in
Get,
myself.
okay, then get in.
My wrist hurt, though.
Get
My
in.
wrist hurt. Get out of my face.
Okay.
With you. Fix my wrist.
Despite not being the burglary suspect and having no criminal record, this girl managed to turn what should have been a short conversation into a battery charge. Apparently, in the initial scuffle, she kicked the officer multiple times, threatened him, punched him in the head multiple times, all as well as screaming many horrific insults at him. This girl was the perfect example of why you should never threaten the cops. But the girl in this next case took things to the next level.
Get the off of me.
Ohio cops were called to this hotel to remove a guest. Apparently, the guest was extremely upset and yelling in the foyer about teenagers filming her kids without her permission. When they went up to the room to remove her, he quickly began to realize how angry she really was.
They was gonna kick them kids out for running around playing any way. I've been here, I'm right here before, I know how that shit go.
The cops spent some time talking with the woman in the red coat before the girl in gray comes back down to give the cops something to worry about.
Come on, let it out. Let's see it. Everything was funny when them grown ass men was recording these little ass kids. Oh, do you? I don't know what happened. I do. When them kids had me and
This is no way to be acting in front of anyone's kids, especially your own. It's also funny when you realize there's about 4 kids, some younger than 5, and it's the adult woman who's throwing the tantrum. And she doesn't even stop for another 3 minutes until, out of nowhere, she claims that she's being racially profiled while being kicked out of the hotel.
Can y'all stop recording them? They kids. They gonna do what they do. They kids. They didn't care. They thought it was funny and thought it was a joke because they was black kids. And that's not funny for us to be in a place we paid our money in for them to think it was okay. They black kids. That's not fair to get racially profiled at the age of 9 and younger. I think them white people care about them. No, they didn't.
At least now we know what she's actually mad about. But now she's latched onto this narrative, she's starting to get angrier and angrier by the minute. Until at last, the cops decide they have to step in and put a stop to this. However, perhaps predictably, this just makes her even more mad.
One more word out of you, and I'm going to take you to
And
jail.
guess what? I'm recording you. I'm recording you.
Get out of the building.
Don't touch
Get out of the building.
Don't touch
Or I'm going to take you to jail.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right now.
Don't touch
Right
me.
now.
Don't touch
Right
me.
now.
Don't touch me.
I'm telling you.
Oh, and I'm recording you.
That's
so
fine.
don't touch- Leave
Let's
me
go.
alone.
Get your stuff.
Let's go.
Get your stuff and go. Get your stuff and go. I will take you to jail.
Okay. Okay. I'm a coming lawyer.
That's fine. Out the door.
No, I ain't
Out the
gonna
door.
come. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I asked you not to touch me.
You're under
I
arrest.
said, no,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
No,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not.
Yes, you
no,
are.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
resisting
already
arrest.
at the door. I'm already at the door.
Too late.
No,
Too
I'm
late.
not. No,
Too
you're
late.
not.
Yes, ma'am.
No, get
yes,
off of me.
yes,
I
yes.
asked you to get off of me.
Stop.
I was already at the door. You can't arrest me. Get the off of me.
Careful, sweetheart. Come on.
Out the door.
If she was so worried about protecting her kids and making sure they were happy, she's done a terrible job by getting arrested and distressing them far more than they were already. Back in the patrol car, the woman kept the attitude up, which certainly didn't help her case when the cop discovered something crazy.
After the fact, you put me in handcuffs. You were supposed to tell me that the fact you were putting me in handcuffs, and I think you forgot that. So tell me my rights.
You have the right to remain silent.
No. You were supposed to tell me that when you arrested me, so I think you might want to let me go.
Okay. I'm going to not do that. Looks like you got 3 warrants for your arrest. That stinks.
So I just really
got one on Blue Ash too.
Even better.
I tried.
I know you did. But I do really
he's
appreciate that. Okay.
intoxicated, And you got kids right here.
Right.
And I'm, as the manager was trying to tell her to calm down, I'm trying to tell her to calm down too. Like, you got kids in here.
Exactly.
Like, you is intoxicated. Like, just try to lay down and go to sleep.
If she'd have taken this advice, she might have ended up staying in the hotel instead of the jail that night. She was brought in on all 3 of her warrants and charged with disorderly conduct to boot. Alcohol is a common denominator in many of these cases, with intoxicated suspects often getting much angrier than they would sober. And there's no better example of this than our next case, where a woman actually called the cops on herself before threatening the cops and demanding they leave.
You need to get away from the house. And you
Yeah, I don't like you either, so as long as we're clear on
I am a nurse, and I did 12
You're an
years
LPN?
of it.
Yeah.
And you need to get off. And I told you, this is
No,
the
no.
locked building. Get outside of my building now.
The woman is clearly intoxicated and completely unaware of what's going on. Remember, she's the one that called the cops to her building, but it seems she's completely forgotten exactly why she did that and is now taking offense to the police's presence in her building.
You're a lieutenant,
No, I'm not a lieutenant.
so get down.
Because I'm not a lieutenant.
I said get down!
I dare you to touch me. That'll be great.
Oh, that will never happen.
Who called? You or John?
I'm telling you to get
called?
out of my building.
What's
Because I'm sick. I need it with a husband.
What's wrong?
Anxiety. Why is this happening? Why? We're not even speaking anything. Tell him to get out. Bye.
You need to tell us why you called her. Go back inside.
Bye.
You want to tell us why you called?
The cops are clearly not fazed by the woman whatsoever, and are just there to do their jobs. They were called by the woman and want to get to the bottom of why. If they can determine that it was done maliciously with no good reason, they can charge her for wasting police resources. But with the way things are going, she's about to catch a disorderly conduct case as well.
You don't ever come around my door.
How about this?
Here.
Don't call us and I won't come back here.
I will have you disbarred.
Okay?
I will
Have me disbarred. Please do it.
I was a nurse for over many years.
I don't care.
Exactly. I don't care!
I think it solved itself.
And you don't ever walk up my stairs!
Get inside.
Do not walk up my stairs again!
I'm gonna treat you like a 4-year-old and start counting if you don't go in there.
I have a lot building. Raphael, you lot building.
Let's just go inside.
I'm telling you.
All right, just go inside.
Don't ever, you do not ever come in my building.
Shut up.
The officers know the woman is just extremely drunk and confused, and staying on her property is just making things worse. So they decide to just leave and hope she manages to settle down. But before they do, they see her leave her apartment and start attacking one of her tenants.
Put your hands behind your back. Knock it off. Stop it. I got it. Hold on.
I'm going to jail. I did something bad.
Yeah, you're going to jail. We give you a lot of breaks, man. Stop it.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
After her arrest, the woman was taken to the police station for further processing, where she continues to be loud, angry, and awkward as ever.
Listen to my name. Ann Stinson. My name's Ann Stinson. Call my family.
Look at the camera.
No, take my... No. I said no. No. Take my watch.
Are you going to be able to get through this?
No.
Oh.
Because he
You're going to be able to get through this problem. Okay, listen
He
to me.
did wrong.
Are you listening?
I didn't do anything wrong. He did this. He
Would
did
you like to have
No.
calm down?
No.
It took a while, but the woman was eventually processed and charged with disorderly conduct. Joshua Scott wasn't so lucky though, and his night ended in one of the most disgusting ways imaginable.
Did you step in dog shit or something? You stink. Jesus.
In the early hours of the 11th of June 2022, cops were approached by a 33-year-old male who quickly fled the area on foot. The cops lost sight of the man, but immediately after, a group of girls approached the officers asking why they didn't stop the man, as he'd apparently assaulted one of them.
For what?
Smack my sister.
I have no idea what you're talking
No, there's a guy. She running down this way. Smack my sister. What do you look like?
Stop yelling. Stop yelling. We will help you, but you need to stop yelling. What did he look like?
Why are you guys sitting there and he's running?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys are all drunk right now. I need you to calm down.
What did he look like?
The girls are clearly intoxicated and aren't making much sense. For the cop to help, he needs them to slow down and stop screaming so much. But it looks like he's gonna have a hard time getting that to happen.
The guy that just ran to your guys' car.
The man that ran here. I'll talk to
Where
you.
did that guy go?
Talk to him. He went this way. Just stay here. Talk to him.
Where did that guy go that just talked to you guys?
I don't know. He didn't talk to us.
The guy that just talked to you?
Yes, he walked up by us. I don't know where he went.
That's the guy that just smacked my sister to mom.
The cops take some time to talk to several witnesses who identified the man as Joshua Scott and claim that he'd been having a pretty rough night down at the bar. He was obviously drunk and was yelling at the bartender, claiming that he had lost around $1,500 there that night. He was also trying to start fights with multiple other patrons before hitting the girl in this group and fleeing from police. Now the cops knew all the details. They were able to start searching, and it didn't take them long to find him.
Hey, brother.
Hey, it's me, bro.
You want to step out over here, please?
Yeah, no.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What's going on tonight?
They were trying to beat me up a little bit.
Just stop 1 second. Do you have an ID on you?
I don't know.
Okay, what's your name, partner?
Joshua.
Joshua, can you just keep your hands out of your pockets for me?
You don't need my analysis to know that Joshua is extremely drunk, but at least he's being mature. The cop also noted a foul smell coming from Joshua. It wouldn't be revealed until later what it actually was.
Here, just put your hands in your pockets for me. Let me just pat you down, make sure you ain't got no weapons, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you step in dog shit or something? You stink. Jesus. Let's walk over here. We're gonna walk right out towards the road for me.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, brother. So you hit one of them, it sounds like, correct?
No.
How'd you hit one of them?
I didn't hit one of them. If you hit me 3 times, I'm gonna have to defend
So you're saying
myself.
that they hit you a couple times?
Of course.
Where'd they hit you at?
In the face every time.
They hit you, which one hit you?
The chick that had the darker hair, she was bigger.
I need you to stop fucking up on me. Take a step
Okay,
back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It seems like Joshua is trying to piece together the night just the same as the cop is. But they're finally starting to figure things out. The cop was also made aware that Joshua has 2 warrants out for his arrest, so he's definitely going to jail tonight. The question is, will he go down easily?
I told the woman to not hit me.
Why was she hitting you in the first place?
Ask her. Go ask
We're
her.
talking to her right now. Why?
Go ask her. I can't tell you why. I don't know.
Stop yelling at me, please.
I don't know her perspective on shit,
keep
bro.
yelling-
I'm not gonna answer your fucking questions anymore.
Okay.
No, I'm telling. No, I'm
Turn around,
telling.
put your hands behind your back.
Bro,
Put your hands behind your back.
I wanna go to jail.
Stand up.
I'm trying to understand where you're.
Well, you're not making
from.
any sense. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna start yelling and raising your voice at me, and you're telling me that nothing makes sense? I got nothing for you.
It has nothing to do with.
Keep walking. We're gonna walk right over to the squad car.
I will keep walking because
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk right over to the squad car because I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
The officer takes him to his colleague's squad car, where he's then taken back to jail. But on the ride back, he only starts to make things worse for himself.
Battery, disorderly conduct, and then. Yep. And then.
Somebody who I told straight up come at me.
The problem is, right now.
Oh,
is
she's
you
a
also-
female.
You already have warrants.
I don't give a fuck about my warrants.
What happened to the cooperation I was getting before? You were really nice with me, and then all of a sudden you got real pissed.
Bro,
You
I
started-
got pissed because your buddy took me on the fucking curb like I'm a piece of shit.
Well, you can't raise your voice.
Yo!
Stop.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay.
You think you are the fucking cure, but you're the fucking cancer.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. I want to hear the ones that have to take me in. Because they're the ones that know that you're the fucking piece of shit scum of the
Why are
earth.
you getting so angry?
Later into the car ride, Joshua even started to get physically aggressive and started slamming his head into the side of the cage in the patrol car.
I'll go to jail for 4 fucking months, and I'll never see my fucking kid for 4 fucking months, bro. I'm not gonna see my fucking kid for 4 months. God,
Stop doing that. Stop. You need to calm down.
Feels like that, and that, and that. You know why? Because I'm not gonna see my fucking kid for the entire summer, bro.
Can you calm down for me, brother?
No! Why the fuck should I? Right now, did you just hear my fucking life story? Did you just hear what the fuck I spilled out to you? No, you don't fucking hear shit. Next time I fucking see you, I'm gonna wanna fucking strangle you.
Are you making threats towards a law enforcement officer? Because I'll charge you with that too. That sounds like a threat to me.
Face that I recognize.
So you're saying you're going to strangle me if you recognize
I
me?
would say.
Because you're like this close to getting charged with threatening a police officer. It's unbelievable.
How the fuck would you take it? How the fuck would you be in my situation and not feel the same goddamn way?
You're a dickhead. That's all I gotta say.
Okie dokie.
Back at the jail, the source of the foul smell became apparent. At some point in the evening, Joshua had defecated in his pants, likely sparking the officer's decision to take his colleague's squad car instead of his own. Joshua was charged with felony threat to an officer and misdemeanor counts of bail jumping, disorderly conduct, and battery. But despite being threatened and attacked by these 2 suspects, neither of them have posed a threat to the officer's life. That is, until this next case, from where else but a Walmart in Florida. On the 30th of March 2022, police were called on Brandy after she was seen threatening people with a brick in a Florida Walmart. At some point, she decided the brick wasn't good enough and stole a pocket knife to wield instead. When an officer arrived, he found Brandy holding the knife. The cop was armed with his service weapon, but Brandy refused to drop hers.
Drop the knife now! Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it now.
Brandy seemed blissfully unaware that the officer is pointing a gun directly at her and has a taser in broad view on his utility belt. In these circumstances, he is well within his rights to use it to subdue and disarm her if he feels as though she's a danger to him and the civilians around him. Clearly, she doesn't understand that, as she stands her ground and continues to threaten people with her weapon.
Put it down. Drop it. Drop the knife. Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
At this point, backup arrives on the scene and takes the attention off the first cop for a moment, giving him the opportunity to holster his weapon and switch to the taser. In this situation, it's obviously much more preferable for the cop to use non-lethal force, but it's dangerous to lower his weapon while in a one-on-one standoff. The arrival of the other officers gives the perfect relief for him to switch to and deploy the taser.
Drop the knife now. Drop the knife.
God damn it! So you're all kidnapping me? You got it?
The taser does a perfect job of disarming Brandy and allowing the cops to put her in cuffs and detain her. After the Walmart interaction, she was taken to a local hospital for evaluation, where it was discovered she was, somewhat predictably, high on meth and had apparently ingested over 4 grams of the stuff before entering the store to cause her chaos. Back at the police station, it was also discovered that Brandy had a lengthy criminal record, with charges including burglary, kidnapping, and battery. For this incident, she was hit with another charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. If this doesn't convince you not to take drugs, nothing will. You've got to hope that people like Brandy learn from their mistakes and try to turn their life around. But people like Sean Malarkey show that's not always the case. Malarkey was arrested for domestic violence after hitting her ex-husband with her car, but when the cops moved in to arrest her, things immediately started to go south.
Yep, step out.
Excuse me.
Step out.
No, excuse me.
Step out.
Sure, hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now. You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tones aggressive from the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's assistance, Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to come out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you going to stand up and be cooperative?
Are you going to understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this? Has filed
We're
a
going out here,
motion
this way.
to quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, and we're any charges on. If you hit us, or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all. The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong?
Sit down! I told
you! You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my
That's your
I'm on you.
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Phone on?
Get your f***ing hands hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your fucking hands off me!
Cool out. Hey, if you keep resisting,
Get your
argue with that. If
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your fucking dirty ass hands on me.
Stop moving, let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then goes on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know what do you know what he's done? If you
Stop kicking us.
I'm gonna kick you right in the fucking
That's mean. Don't do that.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that?
Face is
You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
you're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet down. No, put your feet down.
No, it hurts too much. You could just take it off.
Okay, no. No, you're gonna kick it.
No, what am I? I'm a fucking 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to bite? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your leg
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger. Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed.